Hello and welcome to this source material for orthographic sketching. We're producing some 3D objects using this proportion of a series of crates based on cubes that's 3 high, 2 wide and 1 thick. These objects are based around something we could find in the house. In this case, we looked at a Rubik's Cube. Now it's a little bit bigger than the object we're trying to sketch, so we're going to focus on just parts of it. And we're sketching on top of that drawing above there just to get the orientation of a 3 by 2 by 1 cuboid. We could then reproduce the same objects but lying in different orientations. So they might be lying on their side or turn 90 degrees or whatever it might be. But that's the idea of trying to find something realistic with the similar proportions to the object we're drawing. Proportions are very important, and in this case we're trying to get rid of some of the excess of that Rubik's Cube. Proportions of this one being 3 to 1. In this case it's 3 high, 1 long and 2 thick. Now that may change from model to model as we go through these, but the basic cuboid has 6 cubes within it. You can see these black lines going in showing areas that are being cut away, and we're showing the, if you like, combinations of squares that make up, or cubes that make up these new forms, with some sloping 45-degree corners cut away to create this triangular wedge type idea. The green will be the front view, the red will be the side view, and the yellow will be the top view in this case. And just filling in a few outlines just to get an idea of the 3D form. You may want to freeze this at any point so you can actually see the representation of these objects, because those are the things we're going to try and draw in orthographic. That's flat, 2D, with an elevation, end elevation and plan. Now the white boxes are there really to give you the better link between the Rubik's Cube on top and the 3D form, that 3 by 2 by 1. When we take those little white sketches away, you can see it's kind of difficult to spot them straight away. That's why this idea of drawing crates is fundamental to what we do in terms of proportion work. It gives us a link between the height, the breadth and the thickness. So could you visualize that with the white crates in place if they weren't there just now? If you've got a sloping surface, that's slightly different, because a sloping surface, chances are it can be seen in more than one view. So in this case, if we take the slope on number 6 and we say which 2 views might that be seen in? Now we've got the plan, the elevation and the end elevation. Have a think about it. Well, you've got the plan view from above, you'll see part of that slope, and the end elevation. The sloping surface itself won't be seen in the front view in that front elevation, or the elevation itself. So there's the objects, folks. That's what we're going to work with, and we'll maybe give you one worked example in video, but in the meantime, freeze that, have a look. That's what you're working with in terms of your source material. Enjoy.